Warning, this podcast contains grown-up subjects and big boy words. It is intended for adults only, but we won't tell on you if you don't tell our grandmas how many swears we did.
Welcome to Only Mostly Thread, where three creative professionals thread our way through the frightening forests of peculiar posts, attempt to answer curious questions, and dive deep into Reddit's reserves, all to bring something special to you. I'm your friendly neighborhood film guy and hairiest host, Devin Hoy.
I'm your metal musician and resident asshole, Lily Andromeda.
I'm your rambling writer and hostess with the mostest anxiety, Sarah Lorish. So
and
guys,
could it be
Valentine's Day.
that Devin is remembering to put on his crown now because he forgot?
Would you look at that?
I almost said something and I was like, no. Let's make him suffer.
Let's shame
live
him.
Because he's like, I'm never going to forget. I'm always going to wear it.
Yeah, after that episode, whenever I went to
didn't.
put it on my headphones holder, it almost took the crown off. So I had to tape it. I had to use the tape here that I'm using to tape it to my headphones and just tape it to the wall.
Wow.
Did you add
So
something
you just
to
had
it?
a crown feature?
No.
Oh, right. That was
It's just
there. It's the little
Baby corn.
baby corn. Right.
And baby Beezus and baby corn.
Beat baby Beezus.
We really like those
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah, well, babies are cuter to
Them
draw.
babies.
Yeah.
Them babies.
Because if you draw an adult with a dumb
not
face
appealing.
and his
Not
tongue
appealing.
sticking out, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it's just not
Nobody
cute.
wants that.
weirdo. It's 2 days until Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you guys like Valentine's Day, or do you feel like it's a consumeristic
It's a Hallmark
scam?
holiday.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yeah, the latter.
We still get each other stuff, but nothing big. We don't, we don't go out of town or anything. Maybe when we're retired and loaded, we'll travel to another town in the same state and eat a fancy dinner and then drive home like boring old people or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is the special day whenever we have two sides with our dinner.
Right.
Aw.
What's
Or we
special about
do
it.
Chinese takeout and watch we always like to, if we go to the movies on Valentine's Day, we'll when there's 50 Shades of Grey, we'll go see the Jason Statham movie instead or something. We do the anti-Valentine thing.
I like that.
And I do Galentine's Day stuff a lot more than I do actual Valentine's Day stuff, I think.
Yeah. I forget about Valentine's Day. None of my friends that are girls do that. That's really cute. Maybe I'll send
Nothing
my
is more
gal
cuterous
pals.
than your uterus.
Oh my God. That's so true. And really cute. Yeah. Hunter and I, when we first started dating, we were long distance. So I would go visit him at school and we would go to get sushi or something. And now we sometimes go out and do dinner, or we'll just do nothing and exchange cards at home and we get each other something. But this year we were both super poor on Christmas and didn't get each other anything. So we're doing Christmas Valentine's Day together this year. So it'll be
cool.
more exciting. There'll at least be more gifts.
That's cool. I think our longest standing tradition is going and seeing a movie, like Lily said.
Yeah,
But,
that's nice.
I don't even know what movies are coming out this year.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I really want to see.
That Argyle movie is coming out.
That does look really good. Is
Wait,
that coming
is
out on
that
the
coming
14th?
out?
I don't know.
Oops.
Doesn't it come out this weekend?
It's
Let's find out.
detour time.
That's funny because I think one of the ones we went to see was one of the Kingsman ones on Valentine's Day one year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We've seen Deadpool on
I
Valentine's
think it is
Day.
this weekend that it comes out. So
Yeah,
maybe we'll
you could
go see that.
I hope it's good.
It looks fun.
It does.
I'm distracted. So
Yeah, everyone hold while we look at movie times and ignore our listeners who will hopefully appreciate our giving them tips on what movies to go see and are also looking up when these movies play in their area.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Madam Web, in case we want to
Oh, yeah.
not have fun.
Is that a Marvel
Honestly,
movie?
Yeah, but it's Dakota
Sort
Fanning,
of.
and I'm kind of...
Oh.
Dakota Fanning? Dakota Johnson. I was
Oh,
wait,
okay.
that's
Johnson.
wrong.
Yeah. Well, okay, so hold on. In an interview, Dakota Johnson says, quote, "I just don't know if it's going to be good."
Because
you
she was doing
serious?
it against like blue and green screens the entire time,
Yeah.
like react to an explosion. And she was like, well, I hope I don't look like an idiot. But I mean, Elizabeth Olsen said the same thing. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd rather
that's
see
fair, I
Argyle
guess.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to go see Madam Web over Argyle.
No.
Madam Web seems like one of those C-tier Sony superhero movies that isn't part of like the MCU, which in itself, the MCU is like kind of fumbling ball after ball.
Mm-hmm.
They're just juggling all their balls.
Yeah, they just have to just put on a cup, dude.
Figure it out.
It'll be fine.
Wear a cup.
Yeah. I guess we should do a podcast.
Yeah, that's why we're here, I suppose.
In this podcast, you know what we do. We nut, and that's Nuclear Unit Tussle. We look at Ask Reddit threads, and we try and guess what the top answers are, and we get awarded points if we're in the top 10 on a scale that you'll understand when we're doing it. Calm down. Sir, what are the points right now? Because the first person to get to 100 points is crowned the Nutmaster and gets to make a season-long Nutmaster mandate, of which mine is whenever you get points, you have to start a 1 word per person at a time sentence that everybody has to do. My mandate is inclusive and less funny.
No, I think it's going to be really fun. We just don't know yet because it hasn't been put to the test because real close game, we are all tied at 0.
Wow.
So it could literally go anywhere from here. It can only go up from here, actually. I guess it can only go up from anywhere we're at because we don't do negative
it can
points.
always only go up.
It'd be really unfortunate if it could go down.
Every time we end a season, we plummet
That's true.
all the way back to 0.
That is true.
Let me give you the links. Beep, beep, beep. Those were the sounds of me editing it out.
I was wondering.
Posted by user Mental Bicep says, what job today is performed mostly the same as it was 100 years ago?
Mailman?
Whoa.
Yeah, postman's probably the best one.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Kevin Costner. Yeah.
pretty killer. What about like
A carpenter.
Carpenter. That's good. Like a chef.
Yeah.
It's mostly the same.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue for all of the ones that we said so far, they use
Right.
updated
Sewing for sure.
apps and things. Like the mailman probably uses GPS. The carpenter probably uses technology to plan things.
I was about to say and a car, but 100 years ago was the 20s, where automobiles, I think they were there, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they
I think
weren't.
so.
Maybe they were almost there. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. They had to have been there. They were there.
Yeah, and they got really, really popularized like in the 20s. Like that's when like
Yeah.
most
But what
people had
job
a
are
car,
you
I think.
talking about? Because putting automobiles together is not the same at all.
I was just talking
Unless you're
about a
talking about a
mailman.
For the
driver.
mailman,
Oh.
like did they drive?
Ooh, I know a
Oh.
job that's performed exactly the same as
Well,
it
they're
was
still-
100 years ago.
They're still on foot mailmen too. Like that's
Yeah.
still a thing.
Yeah, they all have, most of them have feet. But I know a job that's performed exactly the same as it was 100 years ago.
What?
And that is a shoe shine person.
Mm-hmm.
You get up in the chair and they shine your shoe.
Wow. Ooh, what about a banker?
A bank robber.
Yeah.
Bank robber. I love that. That is probably more accurate.
What about
Or like a train conductor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Although that's more like tech has taken over and they just kind of
Right.
sit in the cab.
Yeah. Something like acupuncturist or something that's like an ancient medicine practice.
Yeah.
I think a seamstress might be
Oh,
what I
yeah.
go with. Because that would
Seamstress
be
is pretty
almost
good.
exactly the same. And even sewing machines, like
Mhm.
some of them are more modern, but they're all like the same thing, you know? They have
Yeah,
the same
like
function.
sometimes you just have to be the one who's cranking the wheel in the
Yeah.
20s.
That's good. That's a good one.
A masseuse.
But I think even in the 20s, they had electric sewing machines.
Did they have those massage chairs then? Because I was thinking that one too, but I feel like the massage chair has really revolutionized. But maybe it was the same.
Yeah, that
I've
was.
gone-
well, I
I've
think
gone
sewing
to a
machines happened before
masseuse-
massage chairs did.
I've gone to a masseuse once.
In 1920.
And they didn't use
Yep,
a
in
massage
that year.
chair. And that
they didn't use a massage table?
They didn't use them as a table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Is that not
I laid
what I
on the
said?
table. You said a massage chair,
massage
and I was
chair.
imagining like the kind that
whoops.
you find in the mall that you put a
No,
I was
50
like, I don't
cents
think
I
in.
that
meant
was
the
around.
table. I don't know what I was thinking. My brain and my
actually,
words weren't connecting.
the first massage chair was designed in 1954, which is earlier than I would have thought.
Was it just like a chair that had an empty back, and then you just had people just like
Punch you.
punching you?
Honestly, it looks like kind of like a chiropractor's chair, except that you would like put your knees up, I guess, and like lean forward into it. So it's it looks a lot like a cross between a massage chair and a massage bed. Like, I don't think it was actually electric. Like, I think it was just like to put you in a position to get the massage.
Right. What's
without
the first
laying
one
down.
I
Maybe
said?
laying down was like inappropriate or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
What was the
remember
first one you
I said, but
said?
I feel like it was better than shoe shine. Or darn it.
Yeah. Well, you said something about automobiles, but I don't think that was your answer.
No, it was that was in response to
Because
me.
that was mailman.
Well.
Gone forever.
Oh,
you said chef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because like you chop things and
Yeah.
then you put them on fire.
I'm going to go with seamstress.
I think I'll go with mailman.
I think I'll go with chef.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
Heard chef. Sort by top.
Damn it.
Curio Bolto for 10 points said, lots of wines and cheeses are still made the same because people just like it that way and pay more for it. Yeah.
It's true.
I'm very adjacent,
like
but
a
not
distillery.
close enough.
Like that would have been so smart
Yeah,
to say like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah.
Or like someone who makes raisins.
Yeah.
You put them in, you put grapes in the
Chef
sun.
was smart. Working with food and beverages, that was smart.
Or like a gardener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A farmer.
I don't see that on
oh,
here. Right?
My
A farmer.
God.
No.
Although I feel like
Actually,
things have
that
really
is-
changed.
Yeah, I would say that one actually probably has changed a lot since 100
Okay,
years
good.
ago.
I feel
Because
most of
there's
most
a lot
of our like isn't like most of our industrial innovations just like related to agriculture?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So gardener, pretty much the same, but farmer, no. I would say that's very
Actor.
different. An actor, yeah, that's the same.
good.
Like a thespian, not
anyway,
a
let's go down
not
the list.
Dakota
now
Johnson
that we're
who is
thinking
on
of
a
all
blue
these
screen.
other things.
I should have said thespian. Okay. Michi-san says notary. Been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. All you do is watch someone sign a paper and then say, I was here.
User uses common sense, says farrier, which is the person who trims horses' hooves and mounts the shoes. And I was thinking about that, but I didn't know what it was called, number one. And number two, I was like, I don't know if people still like do that the same way because I know shit about horses. But I was thinking about like, oh, whoever puts like the horseshoes on. And I was like, that's stupid. Don't say that.
Can't believe the horses don't do it themselves by now.
They can't
Yeah, I don't
figure it
think
out.
that's a thing.
User Demonic Neon said glass blowing. The first automatic glass blower was invented in 1903, and hand-blown glass is basically the same process from when we first figured out how to make glass objects. I would not have thought of that.
Wow.
Yeah. I love videos of glass blowing too.
Yeah.
And it does look very
awesome.
like archaic.
Yeah.
Because you have like the long tube and fire.
Yeah.
Man,
it
we're
always
all
also
idiots,
looks
though.
phallic. No matter what you make, it starts out looking like a dick.
It's true.
That's because it does start out as a dick.
Yes. Duh. Common knowledge. I forgot to say the points.
Oh, yeah.
That was 7
points. So this next one is 6.
Hellstone Bats says butchery, not abattoir work. The guys who break bodies in the shops. I guess that I thought it
that's
was
so-
like factoryified,
I mean, not butcher shops.
but like small butcher shops.
Yeah.
Like break apart
Yeah,
the
yeah.
animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
This next one, though, we are all such morons. Like, how did we not
my
think
God.
of literally what is called the oldest profession? Solution says prostitution for 5 points.
Okay, but I'm
None of
sure
us
the
thought of
internet is involved a lot
Yeah,
more
sex
today.
work has been
That's
completely
true.
revolutionized by the internet.
That's true. It is very different. But I mean, like the basics
Basic
of prostitution.
The
pay
doing
for
it.
sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
The doing of it, that has not changed.
That's true.
Oh,
the
Devin, this next one, you should have gone with this. Andy Dwyer, somewhere crying
a
for
bummer.
you.
User Greasy Physique said shoe shine for 5 points.
4.
For 4 points. I'm so bad at remembering what freaking point we're on. Yeah. Bummer for you, Dev.
Man, should have gone with shoe shine.
Motherfucking
I
shoe
shouldn't have gone
shine.
back. Difficult shine 3675 says tailoring.
Hey, that's 3
For
points.
3 points. 3 points for Lily. Okay. Now you have to start a sentence about tailoring. You have to, before you say the first word, you have to say who goes second so that we know the order. And then we all stop when it feels done.
Okay. Sarah can go second.
Okay.
Singer
Is
A
brand
of
sewing
machine
I
can't
live.
without.
Hey!
Yay!
Well done,
that
guys.
was so good.
All right.
I can't believe we formed a cohesive sentence
I know.
together
That
on the
was
very
so
first
less
try.
inappropriate than I imagined it would be. But
Yeah,
you
we
said
should
it
do
to me about
better.
sewing machine because otherwise I was going to start it with butts. So
Well, you
I
absolutely
still could have,
know.
I guess. We could have talked about tailoring butts and pants or something.
You
next time.
absolutely know that every time I'm waiting for my turn to hit, I am reaching for a curveball, but the sentence structure just completely stopped it for me.
Yeah, that was pretty straightforward. Great
Yeah.
start.
All right, well, that was 3 points for Lily.
So for 2 points, mac and cheese, please.
Mac and cheese,
Says-
please.
Mac and cheese,
mac and
please.
That's funny.
That's a good nickname, or a good nickname, a good
Yeah.
screen name.
I'm
We're
sure
broken
that
today. We're
it's
so
John
broken
Mac
today.
and Cheese, please, Stevenson.
I'm Sarah, but you can just call me Mac and cheese,
Mac and
please.
cheese, please. That's my nickety name. He says, or she says, or they say, I love all of the responses that have a follow-up saying that technology has changed the profession a lot, but it's mostly the same. That's not an answer. So we're going to move on to the next
so we're
one,
still
which
on
is
2.
Ice Smiley for 2 points says cobbling,
Still shoes.
which is shoes. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of shoes
All right.
stuff. Phones spy on us for 1 point. Said authentic silk carpets are still woven like they were centuries ago. Same goes for any authentic handicraft.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's
There's
true.
still hand-stitched clothes too.
And then in honor of Jason Statham's new movie, Mr. Hungerface for 0 points says beekeeping.
Hey.
Nice. Also a good one I wish I
Well,
would have thought of.
It's good. There's a lot of good ones on this list. But
Yeah.
Lily has points.
Nice.
There's only one way for the rest of us to catch up to her, and that's by doing a second nut.
Let's nut again. Posted by user Casca in Red said, what's a technical innovation that's actually worse than its predecessor?
What was it, Windows 10 or Windows 11? Which one was the really shitty one? Was it Windows 8?
Windows 8. Yeah.
Windows 8. I might go with Windows 8. That's maybe the worst thing that's ever happened to Windows ever. Because Jesus Christ, that was awful.
I
Or
wanna go
McAfee virus software. But Windows 8 makes more sense.
But I think a technological innovation could be the automated phone service whenever you call a company.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's a good one.
That's a really
such
good one.
Such a
Speak
Yeah.
to a human. Yeah. It's like the most infuriating thing.
It's not the one that came into my head first, though. The one that came into my head first was whenever you're like going to park somewhere and you have to download an app and like put in your license plate and all that stuff
Yeah.
instead of just putting quarters in.
Yeah.
You know what's been in the news recently is self-checkout. Companies are now saying that they were apparently a terrible idea because people can't be trusted to not steal things.
Oh, well.
So apparently that might have been a technological innovation that
That's
was actually
better
worse than
than its
just
predecessor.
hiring a human to do a
You
job.
could argue either one.
Imagine that.
Yeah. And if you're not prone to theft, it's just worse because there's unexpected item in the bagging area.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my
Unexpected
God.
item in the bagging area.
Please put your butt on the belt.
Please put your butt on the belt.
On the belt.
That's what I heard. I'm not allowed to go back to Safeway.
That's why he has to order his groceries on the app and have somebody bring them to his car. He's not allowed inside.
Yeah, and when I'm sitting in the car, like waiting for the person to come, I have to have my hood up and big sunglasses on and
Yeah,
stuff.
not
Because you're not
Sometimes-
allowed to be within 500 feet.
He's got a
Yeah, I roll
restraining
down the
order
window
against
and they're
him.
like, "Do you have the code to make sure that it's you?" And I'm just like, "Yes, I have the code, and it's not me." And they're like, "Devin, you're using your
Again.
fake voice," and I have to drive away real fast.
It was such an involved story.
It was worth it.
Was it? I feel like
I don't
that's
know.
time in my life I'm not getting back.
Oh man, I don't know.
You're
I
welcome.
can't think.
It's really hard, this one, because I feel like a lot of innovations that I can think of aren't really technological innovations. They're just innovations.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to say like, yeah, something also that takes away from face to face, because I feel like the doctors are so like automated now. Like you
Like
fill out an
telehealth?
online form or you do telehealth, but like you get like 5 minutes with a doctor. But I just feel like that's so convoluted.
What about like Tinder?
Oh.
I don't
You
know. A lot
just,
of people
like-
would say that went very well for them.
Yeah, some people, but not like the vast majority, I don't think. Because like what you end up doing is like psychologically training yourself to think differently. You're just like seeing pictures of people and
Yeah.
like making snap decisions of like, no, 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 yes, no, yes, no, no, yes.
Mm.
That's true. But is the predecessor like Match.com?
I think the predecessor is just like, well, I
Real
guess you only
dating.
meet the people you run into.
Yeah.
So you could just say like online dating platforms,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Christian Mingle is probably a good. Okay.
Farmersonly.com.
Farmers only. Oh my God. I have nothing against farmers. It just cracked me up that
Yeah.
they felt the need to do like a whole exclusive dating site just for farmers because
Yeah,
no one else could understand
that's what
them or
really
something.
makes
like,
it
what?
funny is that it's exclusionary. Like
Mhm.
farmers
Yeah.
only.
Right. Farmersonly.com.
You don't have to be lonely,
Oh yeah.
but
for
only
farmers
farmers are allowed inside. So
Yeah,
we're gonna be lonely
That's
anyway.
funny.
Oh my God. I don't know.
There was the one Xbox that had like the red ring of death. I mean, like there's probably some video game consoles that could be on that list.
Yeah, the Wii U for sure.
Mm.
Yeah. Was it worse though?
Yeah,
was
I
just the
think it
same?
was. It had some incredible games on it, but its whole innovation being like we're doing two screens, but one is up on the TV and one is in your hands was way worse because
Yeah, that's true.
two screens worked for a DS because they were right next to each other. But if you're holding one and you're paying attention, like
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta look
weird.
back and
Yeah,
forth.
that's really dumb. I feel like I'm missing something so right there,
Yeah,
like an
it's gonna be so
automation
obvious.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, technically electric cars right now because they keep lighting on fire and exploding and stuff.
Yeah, and we like don't have the resources to keep up or to make them sustainable. The batteries, like you can never throw them away. But the hybrids are good. I forget.
Yeah.
Like microwaves, because everybody's grandma has a microwave from
Mhm.
whenever they first bought microwaves. But like,
Yeah.
New microwaves
Yes,
just break.
things that are like that have like built-in obsolescence. Is that the right
Yeah.
word?
yeah.
Ooh, how about the atomic bomb in honor of Oppenheimer?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was kind of worse than its
not
predecessor.
bad. Yeah.
Its predecessor is just like TNT.
Right.
And they're
Yeah.
like, we use this to
Well, normal
mine.
bombs, but these
Yeah.
will kill everything for
That's-
generations to come.
That's good. What
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
like
I think I
Yep.
might go with that. The atom bomb.
oh man, I just lost it. Wait. Oh no.
Womp womp.
What did you say before?
What if
that?
somebody just said like whatever the Terminator was from the movies, like the TX blah blah blah. blah.
Well, there was the T1000. That was
T1000.
Arnold's.
Yeah.
And there was the T2000, I think.
Yeah, the T2000 was definitely worse because Arnold was way cooler than that guy.
Yeah, but that one could turn into liquid metal and somehow walk through a fence without important stuff getting separated from other stuff.
Okay,
The
I think
magic of cinema.
I remember. What about I don't know if it's like a specific technical innovation though. A technological innovation, but like modern flying, the modern flying experience
Oh,
Sucked.
yeah.
sucks now. Like now we pay top dollar to have what like the most basic experience was
Yeah.
when
Yeah. That's
flying
true.
was a
That's
new
true.
innovation. But I don't
I have
know.
to say something.
Mhm.
and I didn't want to interrupt you while you were still thinking of the thing, but the liquid metal man from T2 does make sense because I guess the fence would be metal and it's conductive. So any of his digital synapses that are going on could go through the fence while he's walking through it. Okay.
I'm glad you got that one out. There was a Terminator.
Technologically, it still tracks.
Clyde was so interested in that she stayed asleep. So didn't.
There was a Terminator movie on just like our free TV that's on our smart TV. And I was just folding wash. Yeah. And I was just folding wash and I was watching it. I never saw a Terminator movie before. And it was the one where the guy like is, I don't know if he's liquid metal, but like he could come through the closing elevator and he
like morphed like
like his head split in half and then it came back together.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's T2.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I watched like 15
groundbreaking
minutes.
Effects.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet.
And like the effects are like morphs that are insane.
Yeah. I don't know if I like my answer, but I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, what about just like okay.
What about CGI over practical effects?
Dang it.
Yeah.
When applied poorly, it's worse.
Yeah. I would agree.
Or like
overused. Specifically of the Lord of the Rings and then the Hobbit movies.
Yeah. I was thinking like green screen sets and stuff because we were just talking about Dakota Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I wouldn't even say overuse of CGI because like if you give the time, that's
like
always
I think
the problem.
Some of them look really good, but some of them
it's
not
all
because
there's like no professional VFX artist who's like, yeah, this is how I want it to look, and then it hits the screens and it's bad. It's
but I
always
feel like practical effects always look better, so it is actually
always
worse.
Look better. It's less of a risk, but like think of like I don't know. Think of the old Godzilla movies
and like old prosthetics that looked like
the
shit.
one Star Trek episode with the big rock and the lizard man. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so CGI will look better whenever they're given the time.
Right.
But usually that means spending more money and maybe pushing the date back. And that's all very, very important for studios to not do either of those things.
Yeah.
And so the VFX artists get told to just like leave it as is.
Right.
Or like push it in 2 days. You get something done.
What about plastic? Just because before
Plastic
it was like
molds.
more of a renewable, like glass you can reuse and it's safer for your body.
But is that technological? Technically,
I think so because you have to.
Because then you could say like high fructose corn syrup is worse, which it is. But that's also like a food related thing that is.
What about a tanning bed?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's worse.
I don't know if
than
that's
the
worse
sun,
than
but
the
it's
sun.
not
Yeah.
great. I think the sun is probably still worse.
A little more powerful.
And you're not even getting
do it.
like vitamin D down there, are you?
I don't know. UV, does it come from UV rays?
Yeah.
I don't know.
go to tanning beds often enough to know.
No.
I just
pros
imagine
and
the real
cons.
sun is up there with a cool smile, shooting
Ready
sunny
to
D
burn
down
you
on
alive.
us. Seems healthier. I'm gonna go with the automated answering system, and I'm gonna be so mad when parking meters that aren't just coins are on there. I'm gonna go with. Oh man.
Is anyone doing the automated like user interface, technical
Like when you
support,
call
customer
someone?
service? Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a good one, Devin. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, but I get like all mad when I have to download a whole app and then go back to my license plate because I've been walking for a while waiting for the app to download.
Ooh, what about streaming services? Because now there's just so many and it's so dumb and we should just go back to cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to go with the automated answering phone, the automated customer service thing.
Okay, I think I might go with streaming over. I don't think the plastics thing is like definitive enough.
Yeah.
Like it's not really there. And then what did I say before that?
I don't know. It's not memorable, so you shouldn't go with it, I guess.
It's going to show up.
Because that's what happened to me last time. I fought to remember it, and it was the wrong decision.
Yeah. Well, Who
never know.
knows? We'll never know.
Lily,
Okay.
what are you going with?
I don't know. Either Windows 8 or the atomic bomb, and those are two very different things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if Windows 8 is going to be on there because
I think the atomic bomb. I think I'm the only one who really hates Windows 8 enough to remember it.
It's not
2
like
versions
commonly
behind.
bad.
I mean,
People were talking about it
was pretty
all the
commonly
time
bad.
after Windows 7, but then like 10 came out and
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
just
Windows
got
7
over
was
talking about
huge.
Windows. Yeah.
Was that Windows
And then
Vista?
No.
Windows Vista was garbage too.
I remember when that
That
came
was
out.
right
I'm not a
before
Windows
7, I
person,
think.
so I like don't have to keep up.
Okay. It's weird because it was like the only ones that I know are like Windows 98 and then like Windows 2000 or something. Then I remember a Windows Vista and then I remember a Windows 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember 6 and there's no 9.
Teflon would be a really good one. That's really bad for you.
Because it poisons you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like everything, I want to be able to sum up like how there's all these, everything is such cheap crap now. Like
Right.
everything is made poorly. It's made with like shitty materials that can't be recycled. Like
Right.
I don't know how to sum that up.
Everything like pollutes and yeah.
Yeah, like everything is just trash. Like everything is cheap garbage and stuff
Right.
used to last. Back in my day.
Yeah.
I think the atomic bomb has a better chance of being on here than Teflon, sadly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we've got-
I feel
But I
like
don't know.
Windows
The
8
internet
has
is
a
a
good
place.
chance.
I don't. But don't trust me.
I just
But
want to
don't
have
take my
said
word
that
for
in
it.
case it shows up.
Okay, so we have the A-bomb, we have streaming
Yeah.
services, and we have automated customer experience.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Streaming services don't fail me now.
Oh, son of a gun.
Just go with your gut, Dev. Oy. PM me cool riffs for 10 points said every basic appliance or physical device that requires you to have an app or account to use. Yeah.
How you feel, Devin? How does that make you feel?
He's feeling
Terrible.
bad. Double thumbs
Yeah.
down bad.
Aw, poor baby. For 9 points,
wow.
Redev says touchscreen controls in cars. So happy some manufacturers are doing away with them. Yeah, that's
Yeah, without a
stupid.
tactile button,
Yeah, that's dumb.
Feels
you gotta
dangerous.
take your eyes off the road. Raspberry
Oh!
number 101 says the Adobe Creative
Yeah, I
Cloud.
can't
I want
believe
to
you
buy
guys didn't
software
think
once
about
and then
this.
I
own it,
knew
not
that
rent it
there
in
was something I
perpetuity.
was missing. Sorry, I just talked completely
Yeah.
over you. If you want to answer it again, or if you
No,
want
I
to
mean,
say it again.
The Adobe Creative Cloud. I want to buy software once and then own it, not rent it in perpetuity. Which
Yeah.
is why everyone should switch over to Blackmagic.
Do they
DaVinci
have
Suite.
Do they have photo editing and like vector stuff?
No,
Yeah.
no. You still
everyone
need to pay.
except Sarah.
So
You
the
still need to
Creative
pay.
Cloud, it has like 80 apps, but you can use DaVinci for a few of them. To be fair,
I've downgraded to like the $19 a month one. That is
yeah, me
just
too.
the photographer's one.
Yeah. Oh, I have to cancel that because I get it for
Photoshop and
work.
stuff.
I have to remember to do that.
Ooh.
What a win for me. That means I can upgrade my iCloud software or my iCloud storage because it's overfilled.
What a great answer that makes me angry.
Yeah, really good answer. For 7 points, foray into Philly said, smart fridges. I need my refrigerator to do 2 things. Keep my frozen shit frozen and keep my cold shit cold. I don't need a screen. I don't need a camera. This sounds like Stanley. But I sure as fuck don't need it to have software. Another example of just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I want to argue with this
Yeah,
number
I would
4
love-
answer.
to have a smart fridge to tell me when stuff's going to go bad
Me
so
too.
I eat it.
I like this.
But the point here being, it's not even about what you want or don't want this fridge to do. It's that the smart fridges keep frozen stuff frozen and
Yeah,
still do
they're
keep
not
cold
worse.
stuff cold.
Does it
Right.
perform
And
Like they're
badly?
not doing a worse
Follow-up
job.
point. There are still fridges that do not do that. Most people have them. So why did you buy a smart fridge if that's not what you wanted? Because they're very much more expensive than just a normal refrigerator.
But also, it's just doing it's not doing its job worse.
Right. Like it's still doing the 2 things it's supposed to do, and more. So according
Yeah.
to my calculations, this works better. This is a better
We crunch the numbers
innovation.
quick.
Yeah,
It's good.
I thought so. I'm glad the numbers corroborated it.
I take umbrage with foray into Philly Lou and all 4,300 people who upvoted them.
They're just people that want to complain about something.
They're all dead to me. You hear that? All of you. David Colley for 6 points says subscription services for everything. Video game, you don't own it. Buy a movie on a service,
Oh.
you don't own it. Buy a John Deere tractor.
Yep.
See where I'm going there? Think it counts.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yay!
That's 6 points. They call her Sarah Sixer,
They do.
That's her nickety name.
which was always weird until right now.
Yeah, it's not the mac and cheese, please.
I just grew into
She
it.
decided that was too lame for her.
Okay. Lily, you could go next.
Okay,
Netflix.
is
My
Nemesis.
for
causing
Me.
diarrhea
every
Fucking.
time
I
Breathe.
very nice.
okay.
Wow,
That was good.
I
strong
just
feelings
decided-
about
I
Netflix
just
coming out.
I just decided right now the point earner then has to say the whole sentence.
Yes.
At the end of it.
Oh,
Oh, that's me. Okay. Well, like right when I said yes, I was like, man, that's going to be hard for that person to remember. They should type it out as we go. Glad it wasn't me.
No
Okay.
typing.
Netflix is my nemesis for causing me diarrhea every time I breathe. Is that it?
Yeah,
nice.
that's close.
Yeah, that was it. I think
Ripped it.
That's close.
it was beautiful.
Now there's an extra heat added where the other two people just try and make you say something real stupid.
Yeah, that's really fun.
All right, for 5 points, LTJBR says disposable plastics. Companies lied about how easy it is to recycle plastic. Spoiler, it's not. Now we eat and drink micro and nanoplastics all day, every day with little knowledge of the consequences. Also, that big plastic garbage patch.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't go with plastics.
True.
1 extra point. Oh, does this? Oh,
no.
I think this counts.
Yeah.
Timmy Cheesity for 4 points says chat support. Holy crap. Edit, especially the ones now AI enabled, and you can't figure out if you're chatting with the bot, just regurgitating what you can see on screen already, or if it's a human being giving minimum effort. I said automated customer service experiences.
Mm-hmm.
It's so close.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
the
fair.
same.
I think that's fair.
It's in
4
there.
points for me.
Yay.
Woo!
Lily, you're going to go second again.
Okay.
Hello?
Toilet.
Are
You
Listening.
I
just
Went.
number
2.
While.
eating?
Okay? That's it. You can't. I
That had
had-
nothing to do with chat support. Or maybe
I-
we were
Oh,
yeah,
on hold
wait.
while it was happening.
Whoops.
I was hoping that it would spin around to
I
some sort of
forgot what we were
customer service
doing. Oh,
experience
man.
on the toilet.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, you were
Okay,
trying to reach
hello?
the service for your toilet.
That's what I was thinking.
It's chat support.
Hello? Toilet, are you there? I was just taking your number 2 while eating.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, I forgot.
Okay. Yeah, you were definitely on the phone with a customer service person.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I bet
Hello,
they get
toilet?
a lot like that.
I hate my new smart toilet. Every time I need to flush, I have to call it.
Hello, toilet.
Hello,
Hi,
toilet.
Can you take
You
care
have
of
to tell
business?
them what
Like,
number you did. So they can put
Press
it in
one.
their
press one
spreadsheet.
or press 2.
Press-
Oh my god. All right, Sarah, I think
Okay.
it's yours.
All right. For 3 points, neoprene wedgie.
Oh, neoprene.
Neoprene wedgie, thanks. Removing the headphone jack from phones. Yes.
This is the one thing that I can't believe I didn't think of because
Yeah,
this drives
me
me
too.
absolutely bonkers that they did that.
That's insane.
Like
That's
endless
crazy.
problems.
Yeah, and I still can't believe they haven't gone back. Like, people
Right.
hate that.
Yeah. And they're still like, no, it's fine.
Also, I don't know what time is anymore, but like within the last few years or so, didn't it like in Europe or just like England specifically or some country just like passed a law or whatever it is, mandate or something that Apple has to use standard USB-C and not their own stupid proprietary lightning thing.
Good. They should do that here too.
Well, it probably causes problems when people are in like emergencies and stuff and they got sick of fucking dealing with it.
Yeah.
But Apple's thought is, yeah, but
The
then
money.
they don't buy our accessories.
100%.
Yeah.
So stupid. For 2 points, oh hi, GCHQ says the fact that cars have gotten bigger and bulkier has been a fucking disaster. You don't need a fucking bus to do your shopping.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's fair.
But cars were huge. Like, what about like the banana boat car?
That everyone was driving around.
Yeah.
Big banana.
Wasn't that a thing? Like really long cars?
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to talk to.
I think
Like
so.
the big
I
boat
believe you.
cars.
I just
Yeah.
think of like the ones with the cranks on the front, and then my brain just skips straight to like a muscle car from the 80s, and
Yeah.
there's like nothing in between
There
except
were
for
a
like
lot of
cars,
years in between
except
those
for
two.
like roadshow 60s cars that are super shiny.
Yeah, I feel like my dad used to talk about having like a huge car as a
A
kid
cranky
Mhm.
car.
in the 50s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back in the 20s. When
Back
he was
in-
Oh,
when
and
he was
somebody-
When
first allowed to
America
drive.
was.
Right underneath this guy's post is somebody forgot about the land yachts of the 60s and 70s. We just need another gas crisis and then the automakers
yeah.
will downsize again.
Exactly.
There we go. For the 1 point, the last answer, Elvish Mystical says inkjet printers. Yeah, just printers in general.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
have
kind of get
such
cheaper and worse.
Yeah. They have so much more potential now, but they never work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My printer worked for like 8 months and then just took a complete shit. Like, I don't know what happened
Is
to
it
it.
the one in the background?
Yeah. It's dead to me and to the world.
Wow.
What are the points at the end of these nuts? At the end of these nuts?
What are the points at the end of D's nut?
You got to say that every time now. All right. The points at the end of Deed's nuts are as follows. I have 6 points. Devin has
Okay.
4 points. And Lily has 3 points.
Wow.
We're all on the board.
All got on the board.
Boy, what a close game.
Do we have a new thing we're doing?
Yes.
Yay.
I have a new game to host at the end of this
Woo!
episode, and it's I didn't think of a name for it, so it's just gonna be called Boppin' Kids.
It
No
sounds brutal.
affiliation with the popular,
no affiliation.
what do you even call
may
it?
have heard-
Parody cover.
Yeah, you may have heard of the what I would call it is a worldwide phenomenon. Kids Bop. No affiliation. This is just Boppin' Kids. But what I'm going to
Just
do
sounds like you're punching kids in the face. You need to think of a
Yeah.
different name.
Kids
it's
bonk.
like the Kids Bunk. Yeah, that's the name. Well,
I put my
Welcome
arm
to
down and
Kids.
accidentally bonked Clyde
Oh,
whenever I was
no.
saying it.
Poor Clyde.
welcome to Kids
Little bean
Bunk.
bonk.
So what I'm going to do, much like the old Star Wars thing, but only based in pure fact, I'm not making any of this up. What I'm going to do is give you the original lyrics from a song. And then you're going to take guesses as to what the Kids Bopified version
Oh, man.
of that song is. As an example, if I give you lyrics from the song That's What I Like, and one of the lyrics is Sex by the Fire at Night, and the Kids Bops sing Hang by the Fire at Night.
Okay.
But sometimes they are wild.
I've heard some crazy Kids Bop lyrics, so I'm ready for this.
I
Last
haven't heard
time I
any. I
listened-
feel like you have an advantage.
Oh, don't worry. I
She
haven't.
might.
I do not. I mean, I've seen the ones that have
What?
been like memed, you know?
Oh, okay.
But I kind
Last
of wish I
time I
would have done a
listened to
little more
Kids Bop,
listening.
It was like whenever All Star was an actual current
I
pop
did listen to
song.
that Kids Bop album.
Yeah. And I don't know what the changed lyrics were, if there
Me
were.
either.
Okay, we should set a number that we're going to. That way, it's a fair win for whoever wins. So
You want to do 5?
5?
5?
Sure.
Let's see.
But we should set a time limit for each for thinking of the
Yeah.
words.
Let's do 7. That way I can get to Taylor Swift.
Okay. We got to do them quick.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Real
need
quick,
like a
real
10-second
easy.
timer or something.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be the timer. Okay,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be fast.
gotta be
Okay.
quick. The first one is from the song Truth Hurts by Lizzo. Okay? The original lyrics are I'm 100% that bitch.
I'm 100% that chick.
I'm 100% that dude. Nope, that's not going to be it, but I don't know.
All right, final answers?
Yep, sure.
Close, but nobody gets a point. It's I'm 100% that kid.
Damn. Oh, duh.
That makes
'Cause
sense.
it's just-
yeah,
it's
I
just
forgot
for
it
kids.
was children. My bad.
Okay, here we go. Next one is we're going to have 3 in a row from TikTok by Kesha because what a song.
Absolute
This is-
banger.
Yeah, okay. So everybody knows the one line. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
Ooh, before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of snacks.
Oh, that's good.
Which
That's
makes me
fun.
think that's not it because
Ah,
you're
shoot.
literally
I'm
looking
sorry.
at it.
Yeah, I shouldn't react. But that you would have stuck with it if I didn't react.
Yeah.
So
Gotta be
Soda.
fast, Sarah.
before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of soda.
What about pop? Like
Okay.
soda
Nope,
pop.
that's it.
Okay, fine.
All right. Brace yourselves. Before I leave,
I need
brush
more
my
time.
teeth.
I get really worked up when I'm on the spot. This is a weak point.
I know.
I
that's
just have to
why
complain
it's-
about that. Now I'm ready to keep going.
Before I leave, brush my teeth, and then I go pack.
What?
Duh.
Yeah,
so
you wouldn't have
weird.
guessed
Okay.
it even
Not
if you were
have
given
I would
an
never
hour,
have gotten
okay?
there, so it's fine. All right, it's fine. But I still just want to say my answers are going to be dumb as hell because that's what comes
So
out of my
am
mouth when
mine.
I have no time.
That's the entertainment.
Yeah,
All right,
this
that's
is not
true.
supposed
That's
to be
fair.
accurate.
Same song from Kesha, TikTok. Trying to get a little bit tipsy.
Trying to get a little bit crazy. I don't know.
Oh, that's
Silly.
good. Trying to get a little bit. I was going to say silly. I was going to say silly.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can say that because it just.
Oh,
flew
are
out
you
my mouth
going with
afterwards. You're
silly?
fine. No, I
Are you
said
going with crazy?
So that. I mean, I don't think that we can change our answers after we say them. I feel like we just need to be this should be just an impulse game, and we just like blurt
All
it
right.
out, and it is what it is. So let's just do it.
All right.
Final answers.
Silly
what
or
are they?
crazy?
Crazy.
It's probably neither because it kind of implies
Well,
partying.
who is who?
Sarah's
who
silly and
has
I'm
what
crazy.
final answers? Okay.
I said silly. Lily said crazy.
Okay. The replacement for trying to get a little bit tipsy is trying to get a little bit silly.
Yep.
So that's 1
Yep.
point for Sarah.
That's inappropriate. You get silly when you become
Right. Yeah. That's not enough of a change.
trying to get a little bit
No.
silly.
Okay.
All right. And then
with drugs.
here we go. The last one from TikTok is tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight.
Tonight,
I wouldn't
I'm
have thought they would have changed anything.
Tonight, I'm gonna write till I see the sunlight.
That's good. Tonight I'm gonna sleep till we see the sunlight.
Oh, that's cute.
Very
Okay.
child appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. The actual change, Lily, you were so close. Tonight I'm all right till we see the sunlight.
Aw.
So no fighting
'Cause
in
we
Kids
can't have
Bop
fighting.
songs. We're all
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can be chemically
Well, that's why
Fighting
I
is-
changed it to writing their first novel.
I know. It was so good.
Mine's
But,
way
like-
more productive.
That
But
was
the
really
rhyme
good.
was still, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're plowing through these. Next song, there's only one from this. It's Not Myself Tonight by Christina Aguilera. And it is, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
If you don't like it, love you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Didn't
you don't
Justin
like it,
Bieber
well-
do that in a song? You can go and love yourself instead
I
of
don't
fuck
know.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, if you don't like it, well, ooh.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Okay, you're a songwriter.
All right.
You're
well,
gonna have
here
the
it is.
advantage. I don't know.
Here it is. Here's the Kids Bunk version. Is and if you don't like it, boo hoo.
My next guess was going to be well, poo.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Didn't you
I
say,
wish.
well, boo?
She
No.
said, well,
Well, ooh.
ew.
Well, ooh.
Well,
Okay.
ooh.
Okay, Here's all right. We have only 2 more.
Damn, these went fast.
Right now, Sarah has 1
we could have gone to
point.
10.
They're basically impossible. Not myself tonight. No, that's one we just did. Thrift Shop by
Nice.
Macklemore.
Oh, I
and
saw
Ryan
this
Lewis.
one.
Oh, you saw it?
I think I have.
If you saw it, we'll just do another one. But the very first line from Macklemore is, "Walk up to the club like, what up? I got a big cock."
I have seen it. I don't remember. It's something like I don't remember. Sandwich.
What up? I got a big.
It's not.
Okay.
I have actually
Sandwich
seen
from
that
Sarah.
one. Rock clock.
What up? I got a sweet talk.
Ooh.
Which is also inappropriate, probably, but I don't care.
Okay. Walk up to the club like, what up? I got a hit song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't even rhyme. That's
It doesn't.
dumb.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they're so bad. Well, most of the time they're so bad. I like if you don't like it, boo-hoo. But okay. Now here we are, the final one. Lily, this is your shot to tie it up. Laying the stakes. Blank Space by Taylor Swift. Got a long list of ex-lovers.
Got a long list of cool brothers.
That's good. Got
I
a
have
long
no idea.
list
That's
of
not gonna be it.
followers. That's probably too
right.
narcissistic.
For Kids Bunk, they change Taylor Swift's lyrics to "got a long list of some others."
What?
Okay.
I don't even know what it means.
So dumb. Can we go to 10? I just
Doesn't
want to
mean
hear more.
anything. Okay, so that was 7. We're gonna do 8, 9, 10. I have to mark it so that I know where I am. Okay. And they didn't even go with "Gotta Love My Starbucks Lovers."
I know.
Sing by Ed Sheeran. Okay.
Aw, I love
This
that
one,
song.
I'm just gonna say this in advance. This is my favorite one on the list, I think. It is just an absurd choice. Okay. The
Okay.
original lyrics. I told her my name and said, "It's nice to meet you." And then she handed me a bottle of water with tequila. I told her my name and said, "It's nice to meet you." Then she handed me a bottle of water with tequila.
I told her my name and said it's nice to meet you. Then she handed me a bottle of water filled with orange juice.
A bottle of water with ice. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel
here's
like
what they
it's
changed-
way more chaotic than that.
It's probably
here's what they
like-
changed it.
handed me a
Like,
bottle of
handed
water.
me a bouquet of flowers.
And now I
or
feel ya.
something.
Listen to this rhyme because the rhyme is hard to spot. Okay.
Okay.
I told her my name and said, "It's nice to meet you." Then she handed me a bottle of water and said, "Nice to meet you."
Oh my God.
They didn't try at all.
That guy
Wow.
was teleworking while babysitting his nephew that day.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh,
I hope he got
man.
paid really well.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
They just rhyme "nice to meet you" with "nice to meet you,"
Oh my
and
god.
also added like 4 syllables.
Yeah, that would be really hard to say in time. Like what?
Somehow the kids do it. All right. 2 more. This one is "Telephone" by Lady Gaga and Beyonce. Everyone
Ooh.
knows this song. I out in the club and I'm sipping that bub.
Out in the club
and I'm
eating that
sipping
grub.
bub.
Oh. Can they even go to the club?
I know. I was just wondering, was club the inappropriate part of that? I don't know.
I'm in the hub. Grilling that
Sub.
shrub. Well, I
Grilling
couldn't
the
do
shrub.
grub. So
All right. The Kids Bunk version of "I'm in the hub grilling that shrub." No, it's
Wow.
out in the club and I'm eating that grub, Lily.
Oh damn.
Boom.
Hey.
Nice.
It's
Now we gotta
1-1.
do a tiebreaker.
So no, this next one was the 10th one. This next one.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like a real, do they tie or does someone win?
Dun, dun, dun.
And we're going out with an all-time banger by Carly Rae Jepsen, "Call
Aw.
Me Maybe." So the line is, "I beg and borrow and steal."
I really, really am real. Shit. I hope you don't get it. I feel like I didn't do my best.
I'm gonna say I beg and borrow and beg because these people are not creative and I can't think of anything else.
Okay, the lyric change of Call Me Maybe is I beg and borrow and feel.
Aww.
No stealing allowed.
Damn
but you can
it.
beg
But you can
and
beg and borrow.
And feel.
And then
All right,
you feel.
they did pretty
what
okay
you-
with that one.
They're not
That's
really,
fair.
But what do
really
they-
are real.
Well, okay, they did okay with it because it is a word.
It is
But
a
they
word.
didn't do okay with it because what does that sentence mean? I beg and borrow and feel.
I don't know. That is weird.
They thought they were doing something with that one, though.
Yeah, it's true. Well, that's Kids Bunk, and we're tied up.
That was beautiful.
That's a
So
fun
next time we do
game.
it,
I
will
love
be a
it.
tiebreaker.
Kids
Great
Bop.
segment.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to Only Mostly Thread. If you like us, you can follow us on socials at Only Mostly Thread, and wherever you're listening, you could leave a review or star it or whatever it is on the service that you're doing. If you want to, you could support us on Patreon because there's bonuses that you can get. There's a community Discord you get into. There is a special thing that all patrons get, and that's their name at the end of every episode.
Woo!
Such as Metal Matt and Clifford Favors. Or the Kids Bonk versions, just Metal Matt and Clifford Favors. I'm still Devin.
I'm still Lily.
Still Sarah.
And I'm the Nutmaster, so the end of the episode is all mine.
Gotta take it home.
I'm just going to tell something to Sarah. Sarah, over the weekend, Lily and I watched 2 movies back to back.
Paddington 1 and Paddington 2.
Luckily I was the one facing the TV.
Oh my god. End it. Forever.